Today we are here to discuss our ethics case study on Walmart stores. Before beginning our research, we only knew one thing about Walmart. It's controversial. You hear people say that they either hate Walmart for putting local stores out of business or love it for the low prices. We wanted to know where the company stands on the ethical issues important to us, especially employee rights and the environment.
Walmart started out as a small chain of discount stores in Arkansas in the 1960s, founded by a man named Sam Walton. In 1988, Walmart opened its first superstore in Washington, Missouri. 20 years later, in 2008, Walmart had grown so much that it reported $375 billion in sales, having more than 7,800 stores, and employed more than 1.6 million people. It is currently the largest retailer in the world. One source claims that there are few places in the U.S. where you can find yourself more than 60 miles away from the nearest Walmart store. Like any large company, we discovered that Walmart had its strengths and weaknesses when it came to ethical business practices.
When beginning our research, we quickly discovered that there is a lot out there on the internet about Walmart. There are even entire organizations and websites dedicated to monitoring and changing Walmart's business practices, and even some to helping to organize citizens in preventing Walmart from expanding to their communities. For this project, we read a number of online sources, interviewed public relations reps from Walmart stores, interviewed current and former employees of Walmart, and watched the 2005 documentary, Walmart: The High Cost of a Low Price. The name reflects the most common arguments that critics of Walmart have to offer, that others, including workers, manufacturers, and the environment itself, must pay a high price in order for the store to offer low prices.
Another free market argument has to do with competition. The company has been accused of selling merchandise at such low costs that its competitors have tried to sue it for predatory pricing, or intentionally selling a product at low cost in order to drive competitors out of the market. As the largest corporation in the U.S., whose sales nearly doubled in less than 5 years, there is no question that Walmart is about growth and expansion. The company has challenged its competitors, such as Kmart and Target, and is currently estimated to control about 20% of the retail groceries and consumables business in the U.S. Walmart's apparent domination of the discount retail industry has led to its reputation as the ultimate symbol of American consumerism. Despite these arguments, the fact of the matter is that, for many people, Walmart is the only affordable option, especially in these tough economic times.
Walmart's big box model requires a lot of resources. At the heart of one environmental argument is the fact that Walmart depends on imports from abroad, especially China, where goods are manufactured at a fraction of the price that they are here. A full 80% of Walmart's goods are from overseas. Besides putting the U.S. at a disadvantage in the supply chain, this practice consumes an incredible amount of energy to transport the goods from overseas to their stores across the United States. The company released their sustainability report that says the energy efficiency of its buildings and its fleet of trucks has increased by 15% since 2005. It also reported that it has committed to use solar energy at 22 sites and to conserve an acre of wildlife habitat for every acre it occupies or develops through 2015. Most recently, Walmart began a sustainability index program to report information about the carbon footprint, the gallons of water used, and the air pollution created for every product that it sells.
Over the years, the company has been accused of selling products made in sweatshops abroad. In terms of employee rights, however, Walmart has also faced a lot of controversy and criticism. A number of labor rights unions, women's rights groups, and grassroots workers' organizations have staged campaigns against the company for its anti-union policies, low rates of employee health insurance enrollment, and charges of racial discrimination and sexist treatment of female workers. Minnesota fined Walmart over $2 billion for violating state wage and labor laws, including failing to give employees their full breaks, requiring some to work off the clock. In contrast to the shocking reports we have read about in our research, none of the current and former employees we interviewed have ever experienced unpaid hours or discrimination. One woman said it was the best job she ever had.
Throughout his career, Sam Walton argued that it was inappropriate to use corporate funds for charitable purposes. He believed that contributions would either come from shareholder profits or by raising prices. Since Walton died in 1992, the company has dramatically increased its charitable giving, becoming the largest corporate donor and a role model in social responsibility and philanthropy. In total, the company, its associates, and customers contributed nearly $530 million worldwide in 2008.
Does Walmart meet our ethical standards as a prospective future employer? One of the purposes of this course was to get us to think about our own principles and values and how these ethical standards inform the decisions we make in our personal and work lives. Based on all the research, we think we chose an interesting time to investigate Walmart. On the one hand, it seems that Walmart's business model is unsustainable. Cheap labor, cheap imports, and large quantities, plus all the resources and negative externalities that come along with those things. On the other hand, it does look like as if the company is trying to set a high standard for corporate giving. It also seems to be doing its best to be transparent about its impact it makes on the environment, and to take steps to make its big box model more sustainable. While the company may not meet all our standards at the moment, we hope that it will in the future. Thank you for your time.